Hi there. Over the past week or so, we've all been following developments in Ukraine with a heavy heart. It's a very challenging time for anyone who has a connection to the country. In this culture chat, we're joined by Olga Boichak, a lecturer in digital cultures who's also Ukrainian in background, and she shares with us her thoughts on how we can best support colleagues and students who've been affected by the war.
Thanks for joining us, Olga. Can you start by telling us how Ukrainians in Australia are responding to the situation at the moment?
So we had our first anti-war rally 2 weeks ago in the Ukrainian parish in Lidcombe, which is a traditional Ukrainian neighborhood. And there were a lot of people there. There were members of parliament, dignitaries from different embassies, from Ukraine's allies. And this meant a lot. So Ukrainians feel that they have bipartisan support from the Australian government these circumstances, which is really significant. So there has been a standing kind of rally that's happening almost every day at Martin Place. And the Sydney Opera House is being lit in the colors of Ukrainian flag, so in blue and yellow, at 8 p.m. every day as a message of solidarity to Ukrainians in Australia and overall to just symbolize and represent Australia's support of Ukraine in this war.
So, what can all of us do to support Ukrainian colleagues and students at this time?
This is really a significant event, and given the scale of this war, it is very likely that every Ukrainian has been directly impacted by it. So if you have for those who have Ukrainian friends and colleagues, please reach out. I've been amazed and really honored to have received so many messages from my own colleagues. There are also more tangible ways to support. So, of course, if you feel like it, you can join our peaceful anti-war protests. You can also support the humanitarian initiatives that are being organized by the Ukrainians in Australia. The largest of those is the Ukraine Crisis Appeal that has been providing humanitarian aid to Ukraine throughout the last 8 years of the duration of this conflict. And of course, they're well positioned. They have really good networks to get the aid to recipients quickly.
A big thank you to Olga for joining us. It's so important that we support colleagues and students who've been affected by the current situation. And as Olga reminds us, even the smallest gestures can make an enormous difference.